Okay, and now we're going to continue with our lesson on theme that we started last week. Last week, we ended with finding the main ideas and theme from the book that we had read earlier this year, the book Thief. Now, we're going to go back in time again and look at a poem that we read earlier this year, which we examined metaphor, simile, and imagery, but not theme. So today, we're going to look at a theme. Does anyone remember some of the poems that we've read this year? What was the one about nature?
Haiku.
Yeah, well, we have some haikus, which are about nature. Danny?
Nothing good.
Excellent! Congratulations. That's it. That one was very much about nature. Okay, so we're going to look at it now, again, and find the theme. But what we're going to do first is, do you guys remember the beautiful way that we read it, like a chorus? That we read aloud, where half of the class read one line and the other half read the second. Because I think that in a way, Robert Frost wanted us to think of it as an echo. One line and then another echoes the second, and then the second line echoes the first. So we're going to do that again, and while we do it, start thinking about what the theme might be of this poem. Okay, so this half of the class, cut off at Ayud and Carlos, when we read it aloud, please start with the first. And then the other half, the second. Let's go. What do I get to one? 3, 2, 1.
Nature's first green to gold,
Her harvest hue to hold,
her early leaves a flower,
but only so an hour.
then leaves subsides to leave.
So even stand to grieve.
So down goes down to day.
Nothing gold can stay.
Wonderful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I think that the poet Robert Frost would be proud. And what we remember from, what does everybody remember from the poem? What's something that you remember that we learned? It was a long time ago. I think we looked at this poem about 6 months ago. But what is maybe one piece of symbolism or one metaphor that somebody remembers?
You mentioned Eden.
What? Eden. That was something called an allusion, which is when we are alluded to a specific point in history or a specific book or idea that people should know. So Eden, what is Eden?
Heaven.
Eden, the Garden of Eden. Who lived there?
Eden.
Yes. So Eden sank to grief. Eden, which was the most beautiful place on earth, sank to grief. Okay, so do you remember this poem? Who can think of a theme? Are you? What do you think?
That everything good is not going to stay forever.
Exactly. That's it. Very similar to the title. Everything that's good will eventually go away. Lucas, did you have something else to say?
I was gonna say that. Yeah, same thing. That everything good has an end to it.
Everything good has an end to it. Good. So the author's message might be something along the lines of, appreciate everything that you have while you have it. Because in time it won't be there anymore. Have any of you ever had this message occur in your life? I think that all of us at some point have realized that nothing lasts forever. Irene, what do you think?
Yes. In my experiences, I was making in my village a band of music, and when the day of the concert came, ended. That was all.
So you had practiced and practiced, and we're super excited for that day, and then it came, and
That was all.
then life went back to normal.
Yeah. Yes.
Great example. So Robert Frost made a theme which everyone is able to connect with. There's probably not anyone in this world that cannot connect with this theme. And that's what authors do with the idea of theme, is make a message that everyone can connect with in some way. Okay, so now we are going to do going to review. Story, not only a story, but a poem, a short story, a film, they must be inferred. Gabriel, do you remember the meaning of infer?
I think it means that it must be in the context of the story, that it represents something in the story or in the book we're reading.
And is it something that the author states explicitly, like, or is it something that you have to look a little bit deeper to find?
You have to.
Right. So a lot of times themes are not stated right there, but we have to think about what the author is trying to say. Themes are about the big world and the big picture. So again, something that applies to everybody. And anything else that you want to review from themes, or anything else that we can remember about it?
It's not only one word, it's a long sentence.
Very good. Fantastic. That's not included here, but you're right, Gloria. Thank you for that reminder. So themes relate the small world of the story to the big, real world. Now, you're going to do a little short activity. All the directions are here in case you forget while you're working. I'm going to assign you groups of 2. There will be one group of 3, and each of you have a short little story. It's not exactly a story because it's shorter. What you're going to do is read it amongst yourselves and identify one theme that you think that the story represents. Write that theme on the back. Then, with your partner, you're going to create a skit. A skit is like a little acting play. It only lasts 1 minute, so don't worry, of how to represent the story in front of everybody. And then we're going to see what your classmates think are the theme of the story, and if it's the same as what you wrote on the back. Do you have any questions? Okay, Danny, can you explain again what we're going to do?
You read the sentence or the text, and manner, explain the theme, and sketch it out to the other people and see
Good. And where do you write the theme?
in the back.
Perfect. On the back. And who's going to guess later what the theme is?
The other people.
Very good. Okay, so let's see. You two together. You two. If there's any words you don't know, underline them, because later we can also review the vocabulary, because there might be a few difficult words. Then, you two. And you two. This one might require a third character, but see if you can figure out how to do it without a third, okay? If you need a third, I'll do it with you.
I'll just use my split personality
So sledding is one. Sledding is what you do in the snow when there's a hill and you sit on something and go down the hill. Do you understand that in general? Okay, you listen to that. Who was always reading about books. I was the first person in the world. So people tend to ask him to explain No, because I've read it this way and it sounds terrible. I'm not holding. Then another pronounced it into hot dogs. He said no, because I've read that hot dogs are full of things, they're not eating them. So after people kept asking him to get together to do things, and he had to say no, they never asked him again. But he did agree to help friends. So what do you think is this one, that he read about friends. Think about it, but I'll give you an idea of what you get. You only need two. So one is you create this list, and the other could be all of the things. So for example, the yellow is useless. You begin with the shit by reaching. You just get under oh, sledding. That looks like a terrible thing to do. I hope I never have to go sledding. Why do you feel too much? You want to go sledding? You say, no, I thought about it and it sounds terrible. And then in the end, after you just ask yourself, oh, what do you feel? I don't know, that's changing the system. Yeah, it's either as anyone else's. And then you bring your book and say, at least I have friends here. These are kind of funny stories about it. These are all over the street. Yeah, because you want to be seen by others or be nice. Because you want to be, as you want others to treat you. You guys know that it's strange, but at the same time, when they like someone, but they do it in a strange way. So maybe don't always be yourself also. Do you know what you always get? Have you thought about that? Yes, of course. It's shit online. Do you need help?
Wait, I thought we were just doing this. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you want to be Jimmy? I'll be Scott, who's going to be her. So because me and Jimmy and Scott have to like fight with them, so we'll do that.
Okay.
You just have to say, like, you just have to say two languages, just like case class.
Okay, so first I'm playing.
Yeah. Jimmy and Eric are like players. So Jimmy and Eric, so you have a conversation with them. Like, you guys will play Scott, me having a kickball. And he comes to me or kickball, and you say, let's just all hit.
Alright, sounds good. Do you want to begin with this bit first? Okay. Yeah. Have the story and everything else. Are you guys ready to go? Do you think that things is better to work together, or that people should try to be inclusive? Think about it. Okay, so now class is going to be over really soon, and we're going to continue this tomorrow, but before it ends, can we have one volunteer, one group who's ready to perform? Okay, so Lucas and Nicholas, and they asked me if I would also perform in their skit. Thank you for having confidence in my acting talents. They needed a third person, so I'm going to help them out. So you guys come up here. You both did really great acting in Macbeth, so we're all excited to see your talents again. Okay, and you guys think about the theme of their skit.
So you're Eric.
We don't have to say it word for word. Okay.
I'll start there.
Yes.
Okay. I'm Jimmy. Hello. And okay. Why does Scott have to take the kickball? He knows we use it at recess.
I'm gonna take the kickball.
Wait. Let's just go on.
Okay.
Take him.
I'll take my kickball.
What are you doing?
No, I'll take my kickball. It's my kickball.
Look what you did.
It's not yours.
Look what you did.
I want the kickball for me.
Oh,
Maybe we could all use it. Maybe we could all play with it.
maybe.
Actually, that's a very good idea. If we all play with it together, then we probably will all be happy.
We can all play kickball together. Let's all play kickball together.
Okay, pass to me. Pass to me.
Yay!
Wow.
This is really fun.
But
Yeah, everything's better with people.
Okay, good job.
hey.
Stand here.
Oh, okay.
Short and sweet. So you can choose whoever you want to try to guess what the theme was.
Do you want our first victim to be?
Jimmy.
All right.
The theme is to share things with others so you can have more fun.
Yeah. We wrote two themes.
Okay, tell them what you wrote.
So the first thing that we wrote is sharing is caring. So that means that the more you share, the more you care about people. And so to be nice by sharing things. So the second thing?
And the second one was everything is better with company.
And I think that in general we can agree that that's a theme which many people can connect with. Sometimes we go through moments where we feel selfish and want to do things on our own. But in the end, most people are happier when they share things and collaborate with other people. Okay? Very well done. Thank you for being first. And the rest will be tomorrow. Okay?